What's up, my good people? How are you doing? Had you missed me, guys? Had you missed me? I know you had missed me, guys. So guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. It has been a while, guys. But then nimepotea sana and I owe you an apology. So guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching my content from. So guys, we are back in the kitchen like we never left. So guys, today basically we're not doing some cookeries. We are measuring on pastries. We're going to bake. Leo tunaenda kucheza na unga. So basically for today we are going to bake white bread. I was thinking I should make some tea scones. No, I never made tea scones. I will make some burger buns or bread. But let me do bread, because imagine, guys, the moment each and every one of you will be in a position to bake his or her own bread at home, you'll have saved on a very big cost. You'll have really saved a lot. Imagine every day buying a bread worth 100 shillings, and you can use the simplest ingredients that you have, basic ingredients that you have. I'm gonna take you through the ingredients. Imagine if you guys bake your bread at home. This is something you do in less than 30 minutes, and you have your delicious bread. You can take it in the morning. You know, some people will tend to take bread even for dinner, yeah. But for me, I'll always go for ugali. So guys, today basically, as I've told you earlier, we're going to bake bread, and I want to take you through our ingredients. They're very basic ingredients, as in vitu hata huwezi kosa kwa nyumba. So I had already taken their measurements, but I'll put all the ingredients and measurements and procedure on my bio, so that you guys can follow the procedure. And as in kitu huwezi tushinda ku make bread home, guys. Like, please don't disappoint me for this. Like, imagine bread, mkate, white bread. The same procedure you use for white bread, the same procedure you use for brown bread. But now for brown bread, you have like to incorporate two flours, the white flour and the brown flour. So this being said, let me show you our ingredients that we're going to use for the day. My good people, I had already measured all these ingredients. For our flour, it's 200 grams. You can see it over here. Our flour is 200 grams. Then we have our yeast over here. We're only going to use 10 grams of yeast. This is the yeast that for me I'll recommend you people to always use. I'm going to use 10 grams of it, but I have this large one. This one is around 100 grams. But basically, this is what I'm going to use for today. And we have a bread improver over here. So I'll use 2 grams of it. Then we have our Croma. You should always melt your Croma. If you don't have Croma, basically, just use the normal cooking oil. But for me, I'll go in with our Croma. And then we go in with our water. My water, I had measured 125 ml. So you can always use milk or water, depending with, but basically, I'd advise you to use water and a little bit of milk. Our salt and sugar, I've incorporated them together, because I'll mix all my dry ingredients together with then my wet ingredients together, then I'll incorporate them together. For our egg, I'm supposed to use 55 grams. So instead of me measuring 55 grams, one egg is around 60 something grams. So this is equivalent to 55 grams is equivalent to one egg. So basically, this is what we're going to use for the day. This is our measuring whatever scale. This is what I've been using. But guys, don't worry, I'm going to put all the measurements, the exact measurements, on my description. So please go through it. As I've said, guys, let's now start doing the main work, the baking part of it. That's the main, you know. I want us to start like kneading our flour. First of all, the first thing that you should do, your water should be lukewarm. Lukewarm, what do I mean by lukewarm? Yani hii maji inaweza osha mtoto mdogo. Una get? Why are we using lukewarm water? We are using lukewarm water to prevent this yeast from dying. So we are using lukewarm water, of which I'm going to put all our 10 grams of yeast in here. You guys are not supposed to use like how is it called? You're not supposed to use cold water. You're supposed to use lukewarm water, like warm water. Yeah. So I'll go in with all our yeast. Then, when our yeast will start forming like bubbles, let me mix it a little bit. So this is it, guys. I'll just mix it like that. Then I let it rest for like 5 minutes. Ukiona ni kama imeanza kuform to bubbles, jua your yeast, you know yeast is a living thing. For those who don't know. Yeah, so this is how you should mix your yeast. Then put it aside like for 5 minutes. You let it rest for 5 minutes. Then in our other bowl, I'm going to go in with our flour. Remember I had mixed our sugar and salt. Then our Croma. It had started to solidify, but it's okay. Go in with our Croma like that. Our egg. I'd prefer to mix this egg in here. So, but I'm letting this yeast rest for a little bit before I mix it in here. Remember we had our bread improver, so I'm going to go in with it, just a little bit in our flour, like 2 grams. So I'll need our flour. We mix everything together. Sorry. Just mix everything together. Don't be in a hurry. For you to make bread at home, you should be very, very careful. Avoid accidents, avoid putting excess salt, avoid putting excess sugar, you know. But there's some people who like their bread having a lot of sugar. So basically you can put a lot of sugar. But if you like your bread having a lot of salt, you can also put salt of your own choice. But I'll advise you guys to always go in with the recipes. Yeah. Our flour has incorporated very well with the sugar, salt and the bread improver. So we were just waiting like for 5 minutes for our yeast. You see? This is what we wanted to achieve for the yeast. Then I'll go in with the yeast inside the flour. Here's our yeast. I've put in our egg. Then I'll go in like that. I don't want anything to remain. I want to use all the ingredients. So that's it. Then now I'll start kneading our flour. I'll start kneading our flour to the correct consistency. You see? Then so I'm going to avoid this spatula. I want to go in with my hands so that all the flour can mix evenly with the egg and the yeast and everything. Then I'll let it rest for like 30 to 40 minutes. Then it will improve, I'll let it rest so that it can double in size. Then I can show you the next procedure. It's just as easy as ABC, guys. As in, sijui mbona tengenezangi mkate home. So, let me show you. This recipe that I'm giving you is basically meant for one bread. Here, you can see I had to transfer it on this surface so that I could knead it to get this consistency. I want to return it in this same bowl so that I can let it rest for 30 to 40 minutes in a warm place so that it can double in size. Then again I can knead it to my preferred shape. Yeah. But before, I'll have to like oil my, oh my god, this is a lot of oil. Yeah, I had to smear some oil here. Then I'll put our flour in here. Then I'll cover it with a cling film or a piece of cloth to let it rest for 30 to 40 minutes. Then I'll show you the results, guys. Oh my god. This is it. This is how I wanted to wrap it. Then I want it to rest for some time so that it can double in size. This is the actual size. Then I'm going to show you the final outcome so that now we can knead it for the last time. Let it rest, then I'll show you the next step. My people, it has been a good 30 minutes of waiting. So let me show you our outcome. Here's our outcome. You can see our flour has doubled in size. Our flour has doubled in size. So what I'm basically going to do, you will punch the flour in the middle to release all the air. Then here we have our baking tins. I don't know which one to use anyway. I'll see the size of the flour, then I'll know the kind of baking tray to use. You see, it's here, it's ready. I'll punch the flour in the middle. It has doubled well in size. So I want to fold it in on our surface. The reason as to why I'm punching it on the ground, I want to release the excess air. But we are progressing very well. So here is our flour, guys. So basically what I want to do with this flour, I want to like roll it into a rectangular shape so that I can roll it into a bread shape. Yeah, then I put it in our tin. I bet I'll use this one. I'm not certain on which tin to use. Yeah, but any tin that I'll use, I'll have to grease it very well with our butter, but I won't like dust I won't dust it with flour. I'll just grease in with our butter to prevent like our bread from our bread flour from like stacking. Yeah, so I'll have to use our, let me put a little bit of flour on our surface because I want to roll the flour. Then I want to roll it like this. I don't want it to be circular, I want it to be in an oval form so that I can be able to roll it in. Yeah, guys, something of that sort. So I want to fold it in like that. Ticking. You have to be very patient with this flour, guys. While rolling, you have to come up with something of this sort, this shape. I think this one is small. I'll bake with this one. Yeah, I'll bake with this one, guys, because this one is a bit small. So I had washed it before. Let me just wipe it a little bit. Then I'll just smear a little bit of butter in it, on the sides, underneath. Just do it gently, don't. Okay, by the way, you can also do it with a brush. But right now I can't access my brush. You'll forgive me for that. But I'm still doing a good job, right? Like while baking bread, you should be... Guys, I want you to see my face. So basically what I'm trying to say, while you're baking your bread, you should always take time. Like during the proving time, during that proving season, you should only just give it enough time for it to raise. Like usiharakishe, and make sure, you know, it depends with where you stay or the temperatures of your house. At times you can preheat your oven just a little bit, then put it there to enable the yeast to help the flour to rise. Yeah, for 30 to 40 minutes, some people even take 1 hour. Yeah, you should be that patient. For the bread to raise and for you to get your results, you have to be patient with that. So our tin is done, you can see. So I want to go in with our dough. Then again, I'll let it prove, yeah, for like 20 minutes. Then now I will preheat our oven. It will be ready to be cooked. Then in the next like 15-20 minutes, your bread is ready, guys. Like as simple as such. Very simple. Very simple. So here is our dough. I'm going to go in. Like that, guys. I hope you're seeing it. Oh, yeah, I'll let it rest for 20 minutes for it to like double in size. Then now it will be ready to be baked. I'm sorry, my oven is not like clean as such, but you can see the progress is doing well. Yeah, let's give it 10 minutes, then I think the bread will be ready. Yeah, I'll let it cool, then I'll show you the final procedure, the final outcome. Guys, I'm very happy, I'm very happy, I'm very happy. Guys, I'm very happy for this. Oh, final product is here. I only baked one bread. It's still hot and you can see the outcome. I'm very happy. So guys, I'm waiting for it to cool so that you can slice it together. Then you can always take your bread with your bread for breakfast. Guys, I'm happy. I'm happy for the final outcome. Anyways, make sure you watch my video to the end. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, kindly guys, alright. So my good people, this is my final product. I know you're wondering why is it wrapped in this cling film. Basically, when your bread is done, when you're done cooking, but they see, like I have a visitor already. He had already started eating, but now you guys should not eat anything that is baked while hot. So the reason as why I've wrapped it in this aluminum foil, I let it cool. The reason as to why I want it to soften up. Like you shouldn't eat a bread that is so crunchy and hard. Yeah. So this is our final outcome. I want our guests to taste it for us and tell us the texture. You know, let him say about it.
Thank you so much.
Yep.
Let me have a taste of what you've made.
You're welcome. Wait, why are you laughing? On a serious note.
Oh, okay.
Obamba.
I push it further.
Yeah. I'm curious, guys.
Guys, this is a great chef. Very nice chef. The bread is so sweet, so crunchy, so soft.
Guys,
Next time, call her, like her, let her come and bake for you. She'll do you a very nice work. She's our chef in town, the latest chef in town. And imagine, she has done this as a course, a full course. This is something that she has studied, she has done, she has tried, and now she has done it now. And this is the final product.
My queen, you should be on your way. Yeah.
Yeah. So guys, I'm very happy. By the way, I'm very happy to, how is it called? Did I invite you?
Yes, you did.
Okay, I'm very happy to have you here. Again, I'm very happy to share this meal with you. And honestly, he has given his positive and honest opinion about the bread. Guys, remember, I have my number is always there. I have my email there. You guys can always reach me anytime you want anything to be baked, any food to be cooked, marinations and stuff. Always reach me ASAP. Kwanza these holiday seasons, guys, msikule mamishiri, msikule mamboga mboga. I'm always here for you. So I'm going to wrap it at this. Remember to subscribe, like my videos and comment. Till we meet on our next video. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.